Make sure that you're paying attention to that. And like I said, I need you for the lip sync battle. Sign up. Bye.
I've been assimilated.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oops. Again, like I said, I feel like I'm in a production of Rent suddenly, you know. Anyway, a couple more things, and we are going to finally get things kickstarted here. First and foremost, if you take a look outside, directly outside, you will see our convention chair, the Claws, and they have live birds today. They will have more live birds out tomorrow. We will have a charity auction to give them money. We will have another panel where people try to give them money. Charity, we all can give them money. That's kind of the overwhelming thing. So anyway, if you have some time, step outside and interact with them. They are a local organization, and they do good things.
And if you have extra items, you can come give them to me, and I'll make sure that they get auctioned off.
Absolutely. If you have anything that you want to auction off, either give them to Tantrum or drop them off at registration, and registration will get them to Tantrum.
I've already dropped something.
So a couple more things. One thing that we kind of want to do with this convention is we kind of want to get away of the idea of a guest of honor, because usually what I've seen in 25 years of going to conventions, you have the guest of honor. The guest of honor makes 1 or 2 appearances and then either hides out in their room or they hang out with their circle of friends and you never see them and you never get to interact with them. And one of the things that we want to make here is kind of an open community. There are several conventions where the con is the extended family. So we have someone who is coming to check out our extended family and party with us. You may have heard about him. He's a relatively recent addition to the big furry family. He found us after some of our, we don't want to call them friends, after acquaintances in Colorado were discovered doing bad things. One of them wrote a rather humorous would-be legal letter. And this gentleman, who is an attorney, found it, destroyed it online, and suddenly the fandom found him. And kind of like those old Reese's Peanut Butter Cups commercials from the 70s and the 80s, it was just a match that fit together. So, tonight, he may not show up because he's coming in on a late flight, but tomorrow, the gentleman known as Boozy Badger will be among us. So, please check out one of the several programs that he is putting on. If you see him in the hallway, introduce yourself. I ran into him just by chance in the dealer's room at MFF. Very friendly, very approachable. My sponsors and super sponsors, where are you at? Hands in the air. First and foremost, thank you again. No, I'm not crying. I'm done with that. I want to remind you, one of the perks that you get is the convention suite up in room 230. If you have a main cabin badge, we love you, but sorry, we have to draw the line somewhere. You can upgrade. We are always happy to upgrade, just like a real airline. You throw us the money and we'll put you in business class or first class. The sponsor suite. First and foremost, a very humble request because we are trying to do this convention on a shoestring budget. Please snack. We are not yet to the grazing point of a convention suite. We cannot offer full meals. We cannot encourage people to come in and pile, I'm not looking at anyone, 7 or 8 plates of food yet. Let's see how the numbers look this year, and then we can talk about grazing next year. Tonight, Ion has been making his amazing meatballs. If you have ever been out to a pull-in furmeet, you have had Ion's meatballs before, and I see several heads nodding. Those will be available at 6 o'clock. Once opening ceremonies closes, they will be there until they are gone. That is not a request to swarm consuite, but simply a good proactive warning. Tomorrow night, we will have kielbasa and sauerkraut. Additionally, tomorrow night, for our sponsors and super sponsors, because again, if I haven't said thank you enough, we are having a thank you reception for all of you, where there will be more food, so please join us. Again, if you would like to upgrade, go talk to one of the registration bearers. They will gladly take your money in exchange for an upgraded boarding pass. I need, where do I start with this? All right, I need a special moment. I asked for all members of Animal Control. So if you are affiliated with Animal Control in any way, shape, or form, Animal Control, please come up here. Animal Control, please come up here.
Surprise. Right.
Animal Control, I'm going to say this again and again and again and again.
It wasn't me.
And A, I'm going to grab this because I need to hydrate, and B, so One of the themes from opening ceremonies is that of gratitude. I think I've said thank you about as much as a current president uses obscenities in inappropriate ways, maybe even more. One of the things that I kind of alluded to when I was addressing the staff is sometimes we get so busy fighting the fires so no one else can see the fires burning and nobody else can panic. We sometimes forget things. And I have been in the situation, I love my staff, and I'm going to make eye contact with at least one of them. I love my staff, but my senior level staff have acted in a shield role for the last year. You have a department chair. You don't have to interact with the people down in staff. Let the department chair do it, top down. And that created a situation that we all saw kind of unfold in a very awkward way the other way. That has bothered me. And I wanted to say this in person because I genuinely want you, again, I'm not crying, sorry, I'm teared out, but that genuinely bothered me. This is not a lack of gratitude situation. This con would not happen if we didn't have people volunteering to help us out. Unfortunately, here's the downside. If you were at the Howlers Sunday night dinner, if you were at the prom theme Sunday night dinner, Stromboli's Express is a little teeny tiny place, and furries can fill that little teeny tiny place up very much. However, just for full disclosure, we have Stromboli's Express because my partners and I have been having Sunday dinners there since I moved to the area back in 2009. Tara, the manager, for those of you who are on staff, you have heard me say she's extended family. That's not BS. Tara and I will text back and forth, hey, what's going on? How you doing? How's your day going? I do not want to stress that relationship. However, I also did not want to stress my relationship with my staff. So, first of all, I would like to apologize to all of you. None of you were directly slighted because we could not afford. We had a rush of super sponsors, and the staff has grown incredibly. And that little teeny tiny area, to kind of help you visualize, a staff meeting takes up 1/3 of the area that we have for dining. If you add all the super sponsors into it, that's going to explode very quickly. However, I have called Tara. I have told her that we got a cozy con because there's a lot of bodies. Come on, it's warm as hell in here just because we are that close. We're going to have a cozy dinner. So first and foremost, I want to apologize to all of you. It was not a direct slight. Please do not take my silence in that channel as me just kind of lording over you. That is not how it is going to be from here on out. As a leader, and again, I'm a community college professor, I run several programs, my philosophy is to get down and lift with everybody else. This is not me sitting on a pedestal issuing orders. Even if you've been in my classes, and a few furries in this room have been in my classes, you have seen me jump into chat groups and work with people. So, I want to apologize first of all. Secondly, I have pulled out my own visa to cover extra food. I would like all of you to join us Sunday night at the thank you dinner, 7 to 9 p.m. I think the schedule is a blur. So, two things. If you would come up, please grab one of these admission certificates, and also, I want all of you to grab a pair of clear acetate wings. You all have earned that. Thank you. So I'm going to dump these out.
Let's give a round of applause.
Please come up, wonderful volunteers. Even if you are staff and you have a pair of orange wings, you now have a collection. Grab a dinner admission certificate, grab a pair of wings, come. I'm not going to bite y'all, I swear. Contrary to what you've heard, I am not mean, I don't have a temper. I'm a badger, it comes naturally. And again, I want to thank you. Now, this opens up, Lucas, don't think I don't see you hiding out there. I'm a teacher, I got eyes in the back of my head. That was my 5-year upgrade. This brings up another awkward conversation, and we're almost done, I promise. If you think I'm bad like this, try being in one of my classes when I have to lecture or when I'm casting on YouTube. Can I get my volunteers to raise their hands? So if you're one of Chesney's folks, hands up. First of all, everyone, I want everyone to applaud. These are the unsung heroes of our town. And I'm going to say it. People always say, I want to get on staff, I want to get on staff, I want to get on staff. If you're old enough to remember the TV show Fame, I'm kind of like that choreographer in the opening credits. Imagine me sitting down on the stool, pounding my stick into the ground. This is where you start paying. Volunteering is where you get your foot in the door, because what we do at the end of every con, we've got vacancies on staff, we have new staff positions, things are opening up. Where do we get the people? That's when my volunteer person says, you know what, I have these 3 amazing volunteers. Then we try to say, okay, where can we fit them in? So, volunteers, I do not want you all to feel left out. What you do is valuable, we appreciate you, and I promise you, for 2019, we are doing something for you. I can't say anything yet because I gotta have a surprise for Sunday, but bear with us. We are doing something for everybody in 2019, including the volunteers. Just like I've been saying to my staff for the last year, you gotta bear with me, you gotta bear with me. Volunteers, bear with me for 1 more year. We will do a function for the volunteers in 2019. Do we have any last plugs? I don't know if we have a microphone. Merck had a microphone that he was going to run into the crowd. Anybody in the crowd need to say anything, want to say anything? Shut up, fatso, let's go drink. I'm open. All right, in the back.
Just a little shameless plug. In the Claws auction tomorrow is a full suit, and I want to see that thing reach sky-high limits. Let's try and get some money for those donations, okay, guys?
Hello, everybody. For those of you who haven't bumped into me yet, I'm JR the Ferret. It's a pleasure to meet y'all. Get up. Okay, cool. We got a ferret lover over there. Awesome.
He's a ferret.
I actually was invited here by my buddy Olaf, who's running around with his little camera. But this is my second con. I go to Con Carolinas a lot, but this is my first Furcon, and I'm just kind of blown away at just the sweetness and this the big family community of everyone here that I bumped into, and I haven't run into like any like fur Nazis or I mean a-holes, like a-holes. People are like, oh my god, that's just like so low rent, and I can't believe you'd walk around in that. So everybody here has just been absolute sweet and very welcoming, and I love it, and I'm going to be back in 2018.
With our history, about 3 weeks before our May event, the furry raiders tried to target us for a meetup. Hey, there's this thing going on in Raleigh, let's all have a big thing. So we kind of put out the please don't come sign for the furry Nazis back in May, and we have not seen one since.
For clarification, I go to the A.C.E. A.C.E. Nazis are people who come by and like, excuse me, they didn't have Nikes in the medieval times, so that was more my, not the Nazis, but like you have to have like the 555-star outfit in order to be cool enough to hang out with them.
Yes, exactly. Elitism or actual killer fascists. We just kind of draw a line. All right, do we have any final comments? Any hands going up? Because it's very hot and I'm sweaty and I'm fat. Those are bad combinations. All right, dude. Everyone, enjoy your weekend. Talk to the staff. If there's anything we can do to make an awesome weekend that much more awesome, please talk to us. I'm going to go find somewhere cool and cool off. Have a good weekend, folks. No. Yes, you are.